Okay, so we're going to a go-go, and you ought to go to the West Hampton Beach Performing Arts Center for a Motown legend, and he joins us live on the line this morning, Garfield Fleming. Good morning. How you doing?
Fantastic. Good morning to you and all the members and the staff right there live at WLNG 92.5. I want to thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's such a pleasure, and to hear that voice. Wow. So tell us a little bit about what you've got planned for your concert coming up West Hampton.
Yes, indeed. Coming up on the 30th, 31st, I think, live in West Hampton Beach there. We're going to be performing all the live Motown original songs, and we do them in the original key, so everything sounds so authentic. And looking forward to have a great time.
And it's Motown Memories, that Motown band with Garfield Fleming. Now, you started out with the Delphonics, right?
Absolutely. I started out with the Delphonics almost, almost 25 years I was with them, from 1992 to June of 2016.
Wow. And tell us a little bit about, what is the Motown sound, Garfield? I mean, we know it when we hear it, but how would you describe it?
The Motown sound is that awesome universal music for all people, all nations, and it's just legendary. It's that kind of music where as though you had a message in the music about love and understanding, and at the same time, it's the kind of music where you can always bring your grandmother, your mother, the kids. You can always bring them to that type of soul music concert, and it's just so refreshing because we don't have that nowadays. So it's such a blessing to still be able to carry the banner for the Motown sound, because it's one of the original early music in the early 60s, 70s, and 80s. And, they brought the best of everything, from the groups, from the female groups to the men group. So, I mean, and the music and the writers, everything was, just awesome at that time. So it's just great to, like I said, to continue to carry the banner of that particular sound,
Yeah, and we're covering a lot of territory there, Garfield, because, as you mentioned, I mean, we're talking now 60 years plus of this Motown sound, and a lot of different groups that became so famous. How much of that, how do you narrow it down for your concert? Like, how much do you limit yourself to,
Well, we don't, really. We try to give them the best of the very best of the Motown sound. So I mean, from the songs from the Temptations to the Supremes, to the Four Tops, you name it, and on and on and on. It's just so much, because you really can't narrow it down, because at the time when that sound was being promoted, that was all that we knew, and it's universal. So, I mean, the sound would never, it's here forever. Let's put it like that.
What are some of your favorites? What are some of the songs that you'll be doing at West Hampton? And it is on August 31st, 7:30 p.m., and it's the Motown Band with the Motown sound. Give us an idea of some of the songs that you'll be doing that night.
Oh, yes, indeed. We had some fantastic music that night, along with the musicians that playing the music, and the great singers. So we'll be there performing songs like Tracks of My Tears by Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, The Supremes, Love Child, so many other great songs by The Supreme, Martha and the Vandellas, Heat Wave. Also the Chumps doing My Girl, I Wish It Would Rain, I perform. Also do Losing You, Ain't Too Proud to Beg. So we're doing nothing but the classics R&B of Motown, that Motown sound. So they're going to be definitely in a state of mind where we can take them back to where the memories were fresh and everything was positive, and you had a message in the music. Let's put it that way.
That it obviously means so much to you. Why is it that this Motown sound has drawn you back to, it sounds like you're staying in the 60s, maybe early 70s, right, with your show?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, that area of music, like I said, that was the best time. Mm-hmm. That was the best time when you can come out to the shows, and they're doing the same thing today when they come out to see that Motown band perform these particular songs and to see the concerts. We get standing ovations and sold out shows all over. So it's just a blessing to keep the era, keep that sound moving.
Yeah. And why is that so important to you?
And to me, I'm old school. So, I'm old school. I come up on that area, and it was the best music for me to come up in because coming through the times now, that sound is so hard to find, and you don't have really too many classic stations like yourselves, 92.5, and others that's still keeping that sound alive. So, I come up on it. It's in me, and I'm an R&B singer. So hey, I just, as long as I can do it. And I enjoy doing it with that Motown band because, like I said, they plays the music in the original key, and the energy, and the friendship, and the love for music that we all have. It's just a wonderful. It projects that every time we perform live.
Wow. And you're coming on August 31st. It's the West Hampton Beach Performing Arts Center. Have you been there before, Garfield? Because it's a great space.
Yes. I believe we've been there once or twice. Maybe, I believe twice we've been there before. And the crowd is awesome. Couldn't ask for a better crowd. And it's always sold out. And the venue itself is a wonderful place also.
Yeah, it's a great space, and acoustically, you're going to rock the house. We are so looking forward to welcoming you, and as you said, bring that breath of old school Motown sound that you hear all the time here on WLNG, and also that great spirit that it brings, like you said, bringing people together, right?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. That means so much. And what other better way can you bring together with that Motown sound?
Oh, Motown sound. Garfield, thank you so much for talking with us. And I got are you going to do a little Delphonics? Come on.
You know what, they ask me that all the time. I have the band working on some charts, so we may be able to squeeze one
you
in.
Better.
Not on this show, but in the coming, because I always get that question. So
all right.
So I'm still working on it, but I want to thank you and all the members and the staff at WLNG for their support, 92.5, and continued success, and thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you, Garfield. Garfield Fleming and the Motown sound. I got the Delphonics. Ready or not, here I come. Have a great one.
I love you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks, Garfield.